Why do we race? Is it to prove how fast we are? How far we can go? Do we race to find our place? To test our beliefs? To be part of something greater? To face fear? To know sacrifice? To grow stronger? To become immortal? In truth, there is no simple answer to why we race. There is only the fact that we always will.
Welcome to Forza Motorsports on the lovely Rio de Janeiro track.
Welcome to the Circuito Gijillo, a course that takes drivers from the shores of Copacabana Beach to the vistas of Corcovado Mountain. I'm here to give you your first look and first drive of the spectacular 2017 Ford
Hopefully I
GT
can
on the colorful streets
set
of
things up
Brazil's
before
marvelous city.
it starts. Doubt it, but hopefully. I'm gonna have full simulation everything on. Oh, god dang it. None of this is working. Troubleshooting errors. Kind of interfering with the force feedback of the wheel. But yes, someone is braking super early. I did not expect any braking there. Also with this Logitech G920, as all the reviews say, and everyone, including myself, brake pedal's way too hard. It's either all or nothing braking. Pretty much. So, but also with this, I'm using the wheel, I'm going to be doing the in-car cockpit view. Maybe the Vanquish, I'm not sure. SLS. Don't worry guys, I've also got all the DLC for the game. I can drive any requested car. Also, sorry for the camera shake. The stand is attached to it's attached to but it's resting upon the table leg to reduce the weirdness of this. Like that. Like that was, I caused that, but that's some minor things that'll have to happen for a small time. Don't let the Audi R8 beat me. Oh, I'm fine with that McLaren policy beating me. I should have done better things.
Congratulations, you have
What?
completed your first race.
Oh well. Things happen. Oh well.
Nice
Again.
driving. Just what I would expect from a Forza
Oh.
veteran. We'd like to thank you for your loyalty with some gifts we've selected just for you.
Oh, I'm about to get everything and anything I want. Ooh, so far, yeah. Advantage, Ventador, 2014 for items, Italia, GT Le Mans. I don't know how to pronounce that. Josette. Okay. 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 Oh, and $11
As a veteran
million.
Forza player, you may also set up your driving assist.
Oh, I can. All right. ABS on, steering simulation. I'll adjust traction and stability control before races because I'll also adjust this. I'll put it in manual for now, but I'll adjust this depending on what car. Like if it's like in the starting screen, say like you get your starting cars. One of the starting cars is the Honda S2000, which you'll be seeing in a minute here. I'm not the greatest. If I put it on simulation, I'm gonna blow the clutch and the engine and the transmission and everything. But I'm gonna do fuel and tires. But yeah, and then again, I'm gonna change traction stability control. But with that S2000, say that's a manual, like a stick shift. So I would change that to manual with clutch, and I'd use my stick shift. But say like that Ford GT, I'd have it in manual, and with the manual, I'd use the paddles. And with both the S2000 and the GT, I'd have the traction and stability control on. But with like a Subaru Impreza 22B, for example, I would turn traction stability control off. It all depends on car, which that would also have manual clutch. But it's all of my assists change constantly with everything. Like it with every car that I drive, and depending on the track and the race.
Now I'll give you a quick primer before starting your career.
Right.
Your career spans 5 different volumes, each built around a different type of car passion. From hot hatchbacks and vintage sports cars to grand touring cars and formula racers, you will drive and collect the greatest cars in the world. But first, I'll guide you through a short 3-race qualifying series.
Oh shoot, I forgot. I think it's Watkins Glen, Abu Dhabi, and Circuit of the Americas, I believe. That's what I believe those 3 tracks are. Or not. Cas Marina. What? That's what? Yeah, I believe that's Watkins Glen. But I might be wrong. That was Lime Rock. Ah.
Your first qualification race takes place at Lime Rock Park, known for its flowing elevation changes and rural setting.
Gonna go with
We've assembled a roster of truly iconic cars from the Super Street volume to use for qualifying. All these cars have been
Oh, this
upgraded
just
to
came
be
undone.
evenly matched, So choose
Boom.
the one that speaks to you, and we'll get started.
Choose the one that speaks to me. If I was actually doing that, it would be this S2000. Sorry about the dog also. I might go with the GT86, because I think I've chosen all of these cars except the GT86 at one point or another. I know for sure I've had the 22B, I know for sure I've had the Golf R, and I know for sure I've had the S2000. I'm about 50-50 that I think I've had the RX-7, however. But I don't know. And I know I've never had the GT86. Or I've had it later on in the game, but I've never started with it. So
Great choice. Now
going
let's customize it
GT86.
to really make it yours. These designs were created by other players in our vibrant community of painters. You can choose one to
Trying
apply to
get
your car for
chat
free.
up right now, but things aren't really going as well as I would like them to. I will be using some of these. I am also kind of an anime fan, so you'll see a lot of those. But I'm gonna go with more racing-esque. That's not a word, but you get my point. Racing-esque things. Like, I might go with the Toyota Gazoo Racing right there. But I was also kind of liking this one, because that feels racy, and it's, anyway. Then I also like, I forgot who drives this. This is a Formula Drift car. But I forgot the driver of that. And I like the Rio triangles. But I think I'm gonna go with the Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Are you ready to start your race in this car?
Alright, Chad is up. Well, I don't really like those rims at all, but rims are rims. I might change them to some more. What? What? They're different now.
Every race has an objective. For this qualifying race, you must finish in third place or better in order to advance. Select Start Race to begin.
Okay.
This menu allows you to select just the right Drivatar difficulty skill to provide you exactly the level of challenge you like. Increasing the difficulty will also increase your credits rewards. Decreasing the difficulty reduces this bonus, but it will be easier to win.
Alright. We're gonna drive cars. Limit aggression. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I like aggression. I don't like being spun. Blocking and bumping. As long as you don't ruin the person's race. Blocking and bumping, I think it makes racing more intense.
Powered by Drivatar
shoot.
technology,
I need to
each
restart.
driver
I
is as
forgot.
unique and competitive as the players who trained them.
I don't have manual clutch on. I only have manual on. Okay. Mistakes are already happening. Instantly. Toyota Gazoo Racing. Honestly, kind of talking about the Toyota Gazoo Racing, I'm a big fan of. Yeah, like this is a newer car, so I'm gonna keep traction control on. If it makes sense to have it on with the car. If it's like an old Volvo, I won't. But okay, sorry, I interrupted myself. But going with the Toyota Gazoo Racing, I'm a really big fan of their Yaris in the WRC, the World Rally Championship. My Jari, Matti, Latvala, and Esa Pakalami are two great boys. But I also can't say anything bad about the Hyundai rally team. Oh shit. I have not played on simulation for a while, because mostly I drift in normal steering. Oh, I need to turn or the indicators off also. Those were annoying with the NASCAR thing. Oh, I need to scoot the speaker over also. I don't need to have an incident like earlier. And I'm gonna take this and move it onto a more stable surface in a minute. Probably in the corner over there. Dang it. I'm trying to think and drive. You can only, when you're driving, only concentrate. Oh that looks like an RX-7. But I can't tell what it is. Oh, I missed that shift. I heard the gears grind. Exactly, again, why I'm not driving. Simulation damage. I'd blow up the transmission. It's not that hard to drive a manual in real life, because most of the time you're not fighting cars like this. And yeah, not forget to clutch, but I mean I do it slightly late. But at that moment, it no longer really matters. What's up? Oh well. I do wish Forza was more like a championship type game, like where you got points for what place you were in, like what place you finished the race in, instead of just, oh, you have to be in the top 3 to move on. Okay. I'm gonna outbrake him. Thank God for ABS. Ooh.
Every time you race, you win credits. Credits help you buy new cars, upgrades, and other special items that I'll show you later.
Alright. I like starting with the 11 million, but I also don't, because I don't feel like I can, whatever. Like, starting at your new racer. That's also because I've played literally every Forza in existence. So it's also my fault. Granted, I also get the VIP bonuses you see.
You'll also earn experience points, or XP for short. XP increases your driver level and affinity level. I'll share more details on these in the coming races.
Right. Wait, was it
Nice work passing your first qualifying
Forza
race.
5 or Forza 6? That had the Top Gear voices. like Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond. Don't entirely remember. What? Okay. First, give me just a second to pop up sidebar. Let's see how this looks. Oh, when it... Yeah, that's not great. However... Let's see if I can problem solve. You might experience more shaking as a minor side effect of what's going on. Alright. Next, let's hope that the line is long enough for this. Give me half a second. Okay, that was a small unnecessary shake. And angle up. I wish that this could work with the wheel, like you could see what I was doing. Hold on, if I flatten this, oh, collapsed entirely, utterly and entirely. It's not going to work. So instead of it, whoa. It's probably going to be about the same as before. All right. Go. Oh, yes, it's plugged into the other computer. This should work. Scoot slightly back. Oh, I don't know why it collapses. I know it's collapsing under the weight of the Kinect, but it's just collapsing for no reason. Like, everything is flat on the ground, it's angled correctly, and it's just not doing. I shouldn't have messed with it. it's gonna collapse. Of course. Okay, kids, don't make things better in your life, because then you'll end up making them worse. That's what I have just learned in this moment. Now what's going on? Okay, law of tripods. Never mess with them, ever. So, wheel's no longer a thing for you guys. And the shaking actually makes the thing collapse. Now that's tragic. This is going to make it only 100% worse, guaranteed. Ho ho. And I guess if it's going to sit here, the tripod can come off. There we go, there we go. Okay, now. Brilliant, brilliant wallet. I'm trying to test if it's... Okay, it needs to go onto the wallet like that. These two are about the same size. That makes it more level. Actually, I'm just going to do that. It shouldn't shake, and it doesn't. Delay.
Night temperatures cooling after sunset, your car's tires won't provide as much grip. Your challenge will be to find the limit of traction without going over it in order to win here.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. I drive very aggressively. And... But, we never know.
Before you start the race, select Mods, and I'll introduce you to this powerful new feature. Mods give you a whole new way to fine-tune your experience. Whether you want to go even faster or raise the stakes, mods give you the tools to make it happen. Select the starter pack to open it and see what mods you get. Reveal your new mods here, then press A and I'll show you how to apply them. Here, you can choose which mods you'll use. Some mods are permanent, while others are good for only one race. Select an empty slot to apply your mod. You have successfully applied your first mod.
Alright. Might as well use these once, because I don't plan on buying any more mods. Ooh, I like that decal on that. I believe that's a 370. I can't tell from the tail lights from directly behind it. Or not directly behind it, but yeah, it's a 370 from the angle that I was at in the dark. Can't tell if it's a 350 or a 370. That was an absolute mistake. I didn't need to get into higher RPMs. I can tell difference now. I'm gonna coast it. I always mess this turn up. There will never be a good time at that turn. Never. Never ever. Yeah, 4th place, 4th gear. This turn's also not much better. Alright, 200. Yeah, I kinda did good. I was hoping for an inside line, but I'll take an outside pass. Shoot. Road racing is my like these road legal cars. I guess, well, not every car in Forza is road legal, but I mean, like, cars like that Golf, my Toyota, yeah, it's about putting the car on its edge, grinding the gears, oh well. I can't tell that's an RX-7 or a 124. Grinding the gears again. Oh. Damn. Shoot, I thought I could keep it in the 3rd by the end of the... or to the end of the straight. Oh, yeah. Got more power. Mazda or Toyota. I think I just had more balls there. Shoot, I thought this was the full circuit. And I got flooring it straight down and back there. Yeah, prepared. Alright, 3rd. I don't think I'll hit 5th on this straight. Oh yeah, I will. Yes, I definitely will. 150. What? 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 How did I grind the gears there? That one I can tell you I didn't grind the gears. I was holding the clutch in and I popped it into 3rd while the clutch was still in. But it said gears. Braking away early is good for this, but not good for the lap times. Shoot! I thought that was my turn right there, and there's not even a turn there on Yachts Marina. Am I going crazy? The answer's yes. the car run wider. Oh shoot, I didn't even use the clutch there. Got a little egg. Turning my control. And I'm glad I didn't do what I thought about doing there. I thought about just kicking it in and sliding it. You know what? At some point, I might go up
Each time
to
you increase your
manual
driver level,
or
you'll win a prize spin.
simulation damage. But now it's not that time.
You've earned your first
I'm not
prize
gonna
spin. You could win a credits windfall, mod packs, or even a brand new car.
I'll never buy a mod pack, but if I get some from a spin like this,
Press A to
I'll use
stop
it.
the spin and see what you win.
honestly, I really don't want that Bugatti Gayron. I want that
You
RS5
won a
Audi.
new car.
Ooh. I'll take a Mustang. I wanted either the M4, the RS5, or the Mustang. I care about Lexuses, I don't care about Jaguars. Unless it's the F-Type or the E-Type. Or I guess the F-Pace. I was right, it's Circuit of the
The
Americas.
final qualifying
Wow.
race takes place at the Circuit of the Americas. The most critical section here is the tight corner leading onto the front straight and the great overtaking area leading uphill into turn 1.
Yes, hairpin. We all know hairpins are great overtaking locations. Okay, I might. If I win, all right. From now on, if I win 3 races in a row, I'll click up the difficulty a notch. So if I win this one, I'm gonna click up the difficulty a notch. Because that's what I've just said I'd do.
If you feel ready for more of a challenge, select Drive-A-Tar difficulty and tailor your opponent's skill to be a perfect match for yours.
She's just saying that because I've won the last 2 races. There we go, that was a good launch. It's Bruno Singler and Matt. Too much. I watched Timo Glock. Or I was watching the old, not old. It's this year. It's the second race of this season. It's the second. I guess it's the 4th. It's the second round, second race of the second. No, was it the second race? It might have been the first race of the second round, where Timo Glock in his BMW ran wide into the gravel, coming straight out of the pits in the Lausitz ring. Oh, I'm sorry for ruining your race. He ran wide right into the gravel, and I believe Jamie Green and Mike Rockefeller, like the whole gang, Augusto Farfus and Matthias Ekstrom, all of them went just right by him in the, well, not in the gravel. Wickens had a thing. Hold on, can I turn that off now? Is it like, is that a distance ahead? On, why not? Ghosts, rivals only, yes. Units, English. That's but the English use metric. This confuses me. Yes, mirror on. Names over cars on. Yes, yes, yes. Lap time. Yeah, on cockpit, camera motion effects. Yes, I like. Yes, I like that. Ames or car speedometer analog. Yep. I want the actual speedometer, not the woo. Oh, proximity arrows. Pit messaging and waypoint. Yes. Pit merge over warning cars. No, I don't need any of that. Disable tokens. Yeah. Because I started the stream and it was right into a brand new game. Alright, I'm gonna run this hard outside and then switch. Oh shit, it's coming. The racing wheel's coming detached. Why have you done this? It's the real question. Like, and what caused it to rotate out that way specifically? Alright. I can't wait till I get something to secure this thing down. Oh, that was... God damn it. Stay locked. I don't know which side I should run down. I'm running down this straight though. Granted, I should probably run slightly wide, so if they try and get me, I'm gonna cut. Oh, I just didn't have any grip. Oh, hell. Sorry about that little camera thing. It's the only way to keep. Which way am I going? That's the only way I can keep my thing without actually interfering with my doings. Damn, these locks are shit. This G920. I had them bolted to my old desk, but I just got a new desk, and I'm not going to drill holes, which is why on this. Because I don't care if this gets messed up. However, if I really care if the desk gets messed up. It was my old dining table. Meant for 2 people though. So I've put it just against the wall, canceled out the other person's slot, and now it's a desk for my computer. Also, I might be doing some more computer stuff recently, or in the future, in the recent, whatever, words. But, because I'm currently undecided if I'm just going to put couple hundred into upgrading my computer, or if I'm gonna drop
Every time you raise your car's manufacturer affinity level, you receive a credits reward.
Into building a brand new computer. My current computer is, I think, about 7 years old, I believe. So
congratulations, you've successfully completed the qualifying series.
I don't know. It could be.
Welcome to the Super Street volume. Let's learn more about the cars of Super Street.
It could be. Before I go into that, before I press A to listen to one of the Top Gear boys, I believe, I was gonna say, I don't know if I should drop the money into building a whole new one. But yeah, like I said, this one's about 7 years. I looked it up, and the processor is still relatively good. It's not really outdated yet. I mean, it's getting pretty close, but it's not there yet. It's an AMD Anthon 2 X4. I know the X2 is the Anthon 2 X X2, no. The X2, AMD Anthon X2 is getting there. It's becoming the lower. It's basically the shit AMD one, is what I'm trying to say. But it's there. I just put $30 into buying a new power supply, 520 watt. And I've got an NVIDIA GT 710, because that was also on sale, and I bought it for 30 bucks. And I've had no problems, and it allows me to run 3 monitors now for 30 bucks. It was great going from my old AMD graphics card. I don't remember what it is. Sorry. It's got 12 gigabytes of RAM, DDR3. Problem is I don't have any more spots if I want a new graphics card. I have to replace the GT 710. So it's kinda a problem, but it's, I don't know. Well, like I said, it's got 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's still got 1 free open. I've gotten 1 8 stick in there and 2 2 sticks, 2 gigabyte sticks. And so it's got 12, because 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 8 is 12. I've still got 1 open expansion slot for RAM, however. So, I just need to get a webcam for the computer. I call it the Frankenstein. I obviously need a new headset also. And I want to buy Forza 7. Forza Motorsport 7. And again, thing I'm torn about is, if I just put $200 into that, my current computer, like brand new graphics card, if I buy like a an NVIDIA GTX 1060, I'll be set. And probably go buy like another 8 gigabyte RAM stick, have 20 gigs of RAM, probably buy a new hard drive also, probably a solid state along with it. That's I can, it just doesn't matter. But if I put the money into that and don't build a completely brand new, like state-of-the-art computer for $1,000, $1,200, somewhere in that ballpark, I shall I think I'll buy an Xbox One X, put the money into that, and I'll buy Forza 7. So, because actually I think that's what I'm going to do, because I know the Xbox One X supports 4K, Forza 7 is going to be 4K. I'll probably buy a new TV and new TV/monitor, because I'll probably just run it through HDMI anyway. So that could work. Thank you for your non-existent help, but it helped with the listening and my figuring out. Now let's listen to what one of the boys have to say. Maybe. I didn't expect there to be a loading screen. I expected to be loaded.
For most of us, our first, and sometimes only, taste of racing comes on the streets. If you love cars, this is where it all starts. In the empty parking areas, and on the city streets where you race your mates between stoplights. We do this in the very first cars we owned, or the ones we saved up for later. Then we fiddled with the engines and the suspension until they went faster, and added stripes and stickers so they looked faster too. It's the same around the world, whether it's on Japanese mountain roads, on Britain's back lanes, or America's superhighways. We're talking about affordable heroes, cars that bring performance to the people. Whether they're smoking around a parking lot or hammering along a city circuit you designed yourself.
Well,
they aren't the most
S15s,
expensive, and they won't win every drag race. But they all prove one thing.
S14s.
You don't need
are cool,
$1 million to have a car with a big heart.
Each volume contains 3 series. You'll get to choose which car you'll use for each one.
Okay, Challenger Series, 4 races. That looks like not Laguna Seca. It would be Long Beach, Toyota Long Beach.
You are now entered in the Challenger Series. Each circuit in this series will challenge different aspects of your car and your skill as a driver. Let's go choose what kind of car you'll be driving.
Let's go choose what kind of car I'll be driving.
Each division contains a group of cars from a specific car subculture. Select one of the highlighted divisions below to choose a car from its roster.
I don't want to. I think I'll do. Cause there's, I mean, granted, you could go through all the series again and do all the things, but I'm not going to do that at first. I'll come back to them. I'm just gonna run through the line, and I'll keep running through it in different weaving patterns until it's all done. All done. But I think I just really want to do all 4 of these, but there's only 3 of them, so I've got to figure out which one to cut out. I want to do hot hatch, and I want to drive my 97 Civic Type R. That's something I really want to do. However, with the Sport Compact, Ultimate Sport Compact, I believe the car in the picture is an Audi TT. And I also really want to drive one of those right now. But then I don't want to forget about the classic cars. But if I'm driving in the Street Kings, I'm gonna be driving Godzilla, the R34, because I don't believe the R32 is in that category. Or is it even in this game? I don't know. I know it's in Horizon 3, but I don't know about this game. Hold on, let's
Japan, home of the noble art of drifting. Made famous by cult movies, manga comics, and console games, all of which celebrated the street racers who baited cops with midnight runs through big cities before escaping to twisty mountain roads in their homegrown coupes, slithering to freedom in clouds of tire smoke.
I forgot the Lexus. I forgot the Galant. I don't like the SVX. The Celica GT4 is one of my favorite cars, I will say. I don't like the new RSX Integra, but the old... Wait, what? I didn't realize... Wait, is that... I don't remember if the RSX is actually classified as an Integra. I don't remember. However, I like me a good old Integra Type R. Oh, the Civic's not a hot hatch. It's a Japanese Street King. Oh. Oh, and then you're gonna bait me with an Evo 6. I don't care about 350. Trying to know. Old 89 MR2s are fun. I don't think I'm going to do that. Well, let's listen to someone talk about Sport Compact.
2 doors on a small car. Lightweight, pokey, skinny tired, rear-wheel drive, and
that's
affordable.
cool.
Sounds simple, doesn't it? Yet it takes guts for a manufacturer to produce cars like these. Cars that take the demands of practical motoring and place them on a non-existent back seat. Because really, they're made for one thing: driving. Even if you have nowhere to go.
I want to look at buying cars. I don't want to drive the same cars. Prelude. Again, like I said, I really want Mazda MX-5. I drive a Mazda Protege in real life. Oh, this is a different car. No, it is, but it's not at the same time. I was wrong. I don't own all the DLC. Wow. What is in this? Okay. Yeah, it's the last one. I forgot. Civic. Forza Miata. Honestly, I drive the IDX Nismo or the RX-8 or the S13. Ooh, a Trino. But let's check
Based on
this.
that most useful of car layouts,
James May is the
hatchback,
best.
These cars are all about power, performance, and,
ACS
of course,
Sandero.
practicality. Hot hatches are cars you can drive every day and in every way. Small and responsive, they're perfect for bombing around tight roads, and when you're done with that, you can use them for shopping trips and other boring things that get in the way of proper driving.
James May is best. Screw the ST, screw the Veloster. I could drive the Clio Williams. I would like that. Focus RS. You have to be a bitch to not buy a RS, and if you buy the ST. Because why would you waste your... Oh, I was right. It is a hot hatch. But why? But why would you waste your money on the performance model if you're not looking at the top tier performance model? That's the one thing. I might actually do this and drive the Rabbit, which is actually a Golf. Just because I don't know why they called it the Rabbit. I don't know if it was all of North America, but I know it was in the United States here. But I don't know. I just Rally.
If you recognize the cars in this group,
Rally's
it's because
great.
you've seen them on TV, flying through icy forests or clinging to a cliff in some far-flung corner of the world. Based on competition rally cars, or at least inspired by them, they have four-wheel drive, big turbochargers and wings more suited to light aircraft. You feel like you could drive them anywhere, and that no matter how ambitiously you enter a corner, everything will be okay. Probably.
That sounds... What? RS3's not a hatch. 205 turbos. Group B rally. What? These are not... Well, the S1 is... Yeah, I'll count the S1. The Golf and the RS3, not so much. But the S1 is a rallycross car. So, yeah. Another Group B, an R4, Yeah, the Group A's, and the 2000cc. But yeah, again, these Golfs are not. I might buy. Ooh, okay, classics.
The 60s and 70s were all about experimentation, and the cars were no different. Instead of relying on big V8s for performance, some manufacturers extracted as much power as possible from smaller engines and concentrated on making their cars fun, light, and good-looking. So these were things you could really throw around, which meant they inevitably found their way onto the track, paving the way for touring car racing as we know it today.
DTM and the WTCC and the BTCC. Ooh. The Escort. Fuck the Capri. But I like the X1. Oh, the Fiat's DLC car in this game. Okay, that's why. The Holden Tirana. R.I.P. Holden. I forgot about the Mazda RX-3. I forgot about this Skyline, 73 Skyline. In the game, I should say. But no. However, also I'm going to try and do an hour and a half of this not every day, but every other day. So today's today's, well, technically it's Tuesday, but it's Monday in my time zone. Well, again, technically Monday. And I am going to do this on Wednesday, which I guess it will technically be Thursday, because I'll be doing it late at night again like this. But the thing is, the reason I'm taking this so seriously is because I'm gonna try not to drive the same car for different championships. I'm gonna try and drive a new car for every championship. So I'm for sure going to drive the Escort for one. However, I think I might drive the Fairlady, the 280, I believe. That might be a 240 Z. But oh well. I'm an idiot, and we should accept facts. Now the thing is, I kind of want to drive the 914/6, which the /6 means 6-cylinder. This is the 6-cylinder engine. If it was the 14/4, it'd be a 4-cylinder engine. However, no, I don't care about the Opel Kadett. I was gonna say I kind of like the Skylines, the little family cars, but I also like the rotary RX-3. Ooh, choices. And I kind of like the Datsun 510 and the Datsun 2000. Ooh, the Fulvia. I don't care about the rotary Cosmo. I don't remember what engine was in the Sunbeam Tiger. I don't know. The Fiat 131 on my old game, on my old save, was the car I used to run the rival challenges with. That's what they're called. And and that's just my car. But then the BMW 2002 Turbo. Brilliant. I think I'm gonna start off with the Porsche. The 914/6. Ooh, I like the Martini one. That's pretty okay. But the Jägermeister, but it's Rothman's Porsche Audi. Project Gotham Racing's a dead game. 3 and 4 terrible. Actually, they might be good now. I just remember them being terrible from my childhood. I remember number 1 was number 1 was fun, but it was just an average racing game. Project Gotham Racing 2, though, honestly, I think it still might be my favorite racing game to this day. No, Test Drive Unlimited 2 is, then Project Gotham Racing. But that, or Project Gotham Racing 3 was great. Or, shit, it was awful. I mean, so was 4. 4 was even worse. 3 was a failure, and they should have stopped. But then they made a number 4, and number 4 was kind of like pouring salt in the wounds. And that's just sad. Wait, this car's only 17,000, but the Escort Mark II is a... Oh, hold on, before I do things, I read that, and I'm glad I read things. Yes, all Porsche cars. Yes. Okay. So, I would like to do... There we go. I was gonna say, I want to drive stock cars. I know that GT86 was not.
You're all set up to race in the Super Street Challenger Series. Let's go.
I'd rather be put at a disadvantage, because you saw I won the last 3 races, and I want to have fun and dominate and have fun.
The first race of this series takes place at Watkins Glen, a course that favors powerful vehicles that can make short work of its steep elevation changes.
Yeah, bully mid-engine. I believe that this Porsche was mid-engine, not rear-engined. However, like this is an older 60s, 70s Porsche.
Forza Motorsport 6 is a realistic simulation that features several assists to make driving approachable for everyone. In the assists menu, you can adjust these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation.
However, with this older thing, I don't get the luxury of electronic aids. I love the Volkswagen symbol on the back, because Porsche founded Volkswagen, and then when Porsche started to go down, Volkswagen bought Porsche. I don't remember years, but like what years things happened, but that is what happened. Oh shit, the 2002 Turbo is pretty good. Come on, Get him on the inside, get him on the inside. Oh shit, it's gonna switch to the outside. Come on, Porsche. Come on, baby. I'm losing ground. I'm losing ground. I'm gonna... Yeah, boy. Oh shit. Feeling he was gonna hit the concrete wall and then he didn't. Why none? Datsun. It's Nissan Fairlady, but Datsun. There's no need for braking. It's gonna get me. Damn it. Drive with your hand on the gear stick. Because in real life. Oh, the Datsun's coming up on me. 80. Oh. And I'm coming up on the Datsun. The 510. Not the 240. Oh, grinding gears. I've driven one of these cars in real life. And they are absolutely amazing. Actually, I was wrong. That was a orange MG Roadster, not a Porsche 914. They're braking way too early, and that's a problem for me. Yeah, screw your Toyota 2000. Let's see if I can dive to the inside. Oh shit, mistakes. Oh shit. Is that a Alpha GTA? I believe I see right in front of me. Yeah, he just tapped the brakes there. There was no necessity. So if I win, oh shoot, I should have turned up the thing. Difficulty anyway. Cause like I said, I won the 3rd race. Dang. It's going up on the next one then. Alright, and off the gas. I don't know how well the brakes are. Oh! Datsun's making moves. Alright, I've got to catch up to him. Watkins spun. Oh shit, it's the last lap. Again, they don't need to brake. It's all about creating the momentum. I'm not saying don't ever brake, because like right now I'm running a bit wide because I didn't slow down enough. But like right now I'm braking. Like you can see it down near my speedometer and tachometer. The blue bar is how much I am accelerating, like how pressure that I'm putting on the things. And that red bar there is braking. I came into this narrow. Whoops. And then obviously the circle-y thing is my tach. Ah, damn it, I grinded gears. I wish there was a slider for the clutch. So you can see if I'm pushing the clutch. I didn't there. I didn't. Correct that, I did it late. There. But this is great. Because... yeah, I can see the damage on the Porsche. But...
New grand prizes have been added. This happens at every driver level, so keep playing to see what's next.
I wanted to wait till a Honda Civic was on there, but it wasn't letting me.
You won credits.
Oh well, okay. But... oh, was he bringing the rain? I forgot. However... I think
Your
I've got
next
time for
race
2
takes
more
place
races.
in heavy rain
I've been
at
going for
Sebring
78
International
minutes.
Raceway. Racing on a wet track poses several challenges. Tires lose grip easier during cornering, braking distances are longer, and deep puddles accumulate, causing a risk of hydroplaning.
Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say, but... like... yeah, they just... it's all about carrying momentum. You need to keep the heat in your tires, but you don't want to overheat your tires. But I'm not very good at that, and I tend to overheat my tires a lot and lose grip. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I've got time for 2 more races, depending on how long this takes. What? Yeah, racing's all about carrying your momentum. And not hydroplaning into the wall like I've just done. I'm getting rear-ended to hell. I forgot how hard it is to drive in the rain. I can't wait for the adaptive puddles. I don't remember what the word they used was. But yeah, the adaptive changing puddles. Yeah. Oh my god, Opal! Oh my god. Shit, I hate this. That's the one thing that is a problem with this setup is I basically can't engage the car in reverse gear without completely stopping driving. However, I will say I'm not over yet. This is not the end race. And I think I have time for 1 more race, which means we'll start off with the finale race for this Challenger Series. Not tomorrow, the day after. I can't promise a time, so be on the lookout for a notification. I'm locking up everything. Braking distances are longer, definitely. I'm not actually locking up tires since I have ABS on, which I shouldn't technically for this car either, because I like to be accurate. But oh well. It all depends on how close I am, or how close to my time limit I am at the end of this race. If we get to see the final, if we start with the second to last race tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Thursday morning, Wednesday night for my time zone. But yeah, we're gonna see. We shall see. like first place is half a mile ahead of me. Yeah, boy. Yeah, all about momentum. I'm gonna come in and swoop these couple places. Shoot, no I'm not. I slid a bit. Wait. What were the cars that I was calling Opals were before? Because those aren't Opals. I know this now. Shoot, they just like all came out of the fog. That's a 3. I believe the car in front of me is a Golden Tirana. I just can't see the shape. Judging by the sound, and look, that's a skyline. Interesting. I got pushed off the track first lap, and we're doing this. Let's see. I doubt I can make it up to podium. But if it happens, it happens. Come on. Down into second. I don't think I need to go into first. But if it happens good. Oh yeah. Things are happening well. Hydroplaning. Oh, outbreak. Oh, shoot. I locked. Well, not locked. I don't know what the term is. It's not hydroplaning, because I'm not hydroplaning. But I'm not locking up, because I have ABS on, which, again, I probably shouldn't, because this is an older car. I like sticking with the realism of things. Oh shoot, I have it on full screen and I can't see the chat. How long do I have it on full screen? Alright, yeah, there's no way. My underpowered Porsche. I got this guy on the inside. Got him on the inside. Once we get down into the back straight, everyone's gonna pull on me. I was skeptical about getting up to positions. I'm trying to learn my skills back. I guess I'm training, or per se, for Forza 7 when it comes out. So I mean, I'm trying to learn what works and what doesn't with this, but I got pushed off the track first corner, and I made about back to where I started after getting, I don't think I spun, but I definitely was hit and I bounced off the wall. And I had to back up. I know first place originally was half a mile ahead of me, but I think I made it up to
advance.
fourth.
Hit restart, and I'll help you get set up to do better next time.
That's, again, one thing I don't like about Forza. I don't like that they don't have a points system.
You can tailor your opponent's
skill
to be a perfect match for you. Select Drive-A-Tar difficulty to adjust your opponent's skill and try again.
Need adjustment. Mostly the things that are troubling me are, what's it called? Like, I guess it would be weight transfer. Weight transfer and braking. Because I know the one thing you're not supposed to do in racing is you're not supposed to let the car coast. You're supposed to be accelerating or decelerating 100% of the time even if it's only a very slight decel or accel, it can be just like how I'm doing now. I'm not really coasting. At least I know you're not supposed to coast. I'm trying to deal with the weight transfer and just correcting from poor things like what just happened there. This is what happened last time. I got squeezed. Shit, that's exactly what happened at the beginning of last race. Except I recovered this time. Jesus. Holy cow. But weight transfer braking distances, I can accelerate and do my turn in and managing speeds and I was trying to outbrake him, but he got on my inside. So there's no outbraking, but again, I'm just trying to get better at the braking distances and again weight transfer, because if I shift the weight wrong, I need to learn how to correct from it. But I've started a new Forza game here today. I've played every Forza that has existed. I love Forza, and it's just, I'm not very good with full simulation style. I used to play it on not on normal and all the other things attached to, it's not arcade, but the non-full simulator, I guess it'd be. So I just need to learn how to properly handle the car, I guess, and not do bad things. Or bad habits with the car. I know my Porsche isn't powerful enough. You guys don't have to rub it in. I just picked it because it's mid-engine. I mean, granted, not necessarily because the mid-engine has better traction, but it helps. Yeah, oh shit, I'm a bit of an aggressive driver, I would say that. Yes, I'm forcing through the corners a bit. But yeah, oh shit. Alright. There we go. I had the racing wheel partially became unattached to my thing. I need to bolt it on. It's not bolted on because I had an old desk that it was bolted onto, and I just got a new desk, and I don't want to just ruin the new desk instantly by putting holes through it to mount. I still have, it's about the same thickness, and I still have the bolts for the old one. Yes, I would say patience is definitely the key. But then I will also say that I get a little too impatient sometimes. Oh, I'm about to make the same mistake I did last race. And I was focusing on staying on the line and not shoot. That was absolutely horrific. I was trying to get past him. This is how I was explaining a bit. I don't like the being in the top 3 in Forza. Like, I love, see, my also problem here is I love the difficulty where I am, or no. I love a higher difficulty. I want slightly harder or slightly harder opponents. But I can't do that with shoot, I redlined. That's one of the no-nos, one of the big no-nos. Oh, I got tapped. Holy hell. I completely agree with you, though, that I need to be more patient, and that patience is the key. Alright, we're giving her one last shot, and then I'm gonna give in. I was supposed to be able to do this first try and move on to the second to last race, because I wanted to be ending the stream a little bit. No, I can't tighten the suspension on this car, just because it's, I don't have the proper upgraded suspension on. I do that every time, and it's magical how I forget every time. But yeah, I can't tighten it without putting new adjustable suspension, because this car is completely stock, which is also why it's slower than the rest of the cars. The other cars are optimized for the class. Like if I press pause, they're all level 3 or all 300 performance rating. I'm at 272, which, yes, that's also a reason why I'm losing. However, I don't want it to be that I win because of the car. I want to win because of my skills. And I know that 270 is not like a huge gap. Like, I wouldn't dare try and race a lower class. I want to still, or like a lower class to a higher class. Like, I wouldn't be trying to race these E-class cars to compete against D-class cars. That's something I would not do. But with this, it's within the same class, but granted, E is also a little weird. E-class goes down to 100. No van. What is that? Oh, it's a Volvo 123 GT. Yeah. Yes, that's why I'm losing. I need to put some new suspension tires. You are right. But again, I would like to be better. I mean, granted, you do need the tuning, so I guess, granted, I probably should put some upgrades on my car to tune. But I'm trying not to have the car be the reason I win. abilities. And okay, Forever Truly's coming up relatively fast. I believe that was the Volvo that I passed. No, that looks like the Phobia. Front wheel drive Phobia. Should have understeer to hell, or shoot. Alright. Just my greatest weakness in this car is the horsepower. I can deal with slight handling issues. I can adapt to those. But when I have my foot to the floor like this, they just pull away like that. I can't really do anything about that without doing something to the car. Oh yeah, okay. We're pretty close to achieving the goal. Being top 3, I needed to be, I believe, I should probably be within, or in second place by the time I reach the thing for, I guess, good results. If I want to have, or if I want to have a good result. Come on, yeah. I almost overcooked it. Come on, don't get on my... Oh, you're on the inside. Sneak around the Lotus Cortina. I can get on the inside of, I believe it's Celica. Okay. There we go. And I push hard. It's all about momentum. Datsun. If I can cut on the inside of the Datsun or the 2000. I've got this. Down packed. Alright, they're gonna pull on me. Oh, I redlined again. That's, again, oh no. The 2000 GT tucked in behind me. Why? No, never mind, now he's overtaking. Still got, no I don't. I was gonna say I still got an inside line, but he's holding. I should be able to. Brakes. Come on, man. Got him on the outside. Second place, top 3. I can finally move on. Nightmare for helping me. I want the IDX Nismo. God damn it. I didn't want the E23.
Showcase events give you a chance to drive some of the world's fastest cars in events that highlight what makes each car special.
Yes, I'm not going to do the showcase.
You have unlocked your first showcase event.
Toyota Long Beach East. I'm trying to remember which circuit that is. It's obviously not the full. Is that the one with the roundabout? I don't know. But Nightmare, thank you for helping me, or giving me some advice and teaching me a little. But I've been going on for about an hour and 50 minutes now, or no, about an hour 45 minutes. I'm doing math wrong, but I'm going to end the stream here. But again, thank you so much for your advice. I'll be doing about another hour and a half, not tomorrow, but the day after, at about the same time. If you'd like to come back and watch, and I'm going to pick up exactly from right here. And thank you again so much. If you'd like to help me on this, adventure, you can give me more advice if you stick around. Thank you again so much, Nightmare. Peace out.